I was about to say good morning. It is not morning. It is currently 1:30 in the afternoon. Happy Monday, y'all. I got me some good sleep. That was necessary. So let me tell you, I got up and I was like, why do I have so many yellow leaves on one of my peace lilies? First of all, I'm picking up this conversation from yesterday. Peace lilies are not easy to care for. Like, I've read too many things about them. Anyways, so I went to go clip them and then I was like, let me check everything else, see what we looking like. The same plant that I was telling y'all about that I repotted. 3 new blooms, like growing. And I was like, so it's a process. Be ready for the adjustment period because it is necessary, period. It's necessary. Because I'm looking from afar. I hear you, Lord. I'm looking from afar. And all I see is the 5 that are left when I knew that it was a full plant. But upon further inspection, when you get close and you look at the roots, 3 fresh ones coming. And I was like, and it's going to be a process. It's not like it's going to be a full leaf in 3 days. No, it's about to take time. And then still, when I saw the 3, I'm like, well, I want to fertilize right now. It is February 3rd. We are not about to fertilize today. We're not. I just set the date and didn't realize what it was. 1 more month until the day my dad passed. And I'm just like, ooh, okay. Did not catch the date. All right, you're all right, girl. You are okay. But sometimes you got to get closer to something to see what it is. Far off, we can judge so many things far off, but you don't know. Just like far off, I didn't know the state of the soil. So I'm over here like, oh, it looks great. But then I'm like, why you got fungus gnats? Like, But it's a soil adjustment. It's time. It's going to take time. And then you will grow again, period. All right. Word of the morning, done. Word of the afternoon, done. I did not soak. So what had happened was I started reading too much because take me back like 11 years from now, Dad soaked his foot when he had a sore on his foot. And I was just like, this might be a little bit too open to be soaking. So I did not soak. And that's why, like, reading too much, I almost text my sister, was like, can I soak? And then it was like, don't even do it. But I did ice and elevate this morning while I was having my quiet time. So that got done. We're picking up our cookie saga. We're freezing the dough and we're going back to the cornstarch. That's where we are. So we about to chop it up while I do all of this. I don't like the freezing process. That's what I don't like. But if it gives the results that we need, we're going with it. And I don't necessarily like the cornstarch, but y'all, I've read one too many recipes and then the breakdown of why. Alton Brown did one and I was like, okay, I see where we're going here. So now I got a little bit more molecular. That ain't it. Now I understand the science of why. And so it's like, okay, let's try it. So that's what we're about to do. And then after that, I will clean up the kitchen and I'll be able to break my fast. I told y'all 12 o'clock, your girl be hungry with 12 hit. Why is it? Is it a mind thing of the time of day? I don't know. But 12 o'clock, I'll be like, let's eat. And be like, girl, you still got 3 more hours. Let's go. All right. So you remember we were talking about, can I use a mixer on cookies? Let me tell you, almost every recipe that I read this morning was using a mixer. Now this one didn't because the butter is melted. But I was like, okay, that may be a switch up that I'll try in the future. Because I'm like, it won't hurt. The other thing, are y'all too high? The other thing is, what was the other thing? Oh, using a silicone mat versus using parchment paper. I was going to order one from Target and do it when I had my pickup, but I don't want to pay $21 for one mat. That's what I don't want to do when I saw them cheaper on Amazon. All right. What was I about to check though? Who knows? It was something with, Amazon. That's what I was about to do. Why am I Googling Amazon within Amazon? Silicone mat. But wait a minute. Do I already have these? Tell me if I bought this before, please. No, but it looks like... No. Pause. You're doing too much, little girl. I was about to place my Target order so that it'll be ready within 2 hours. Nope, I don't need that. Delete. I got a new cooling rack. And some extra salt. Do I need a glue? Oh, that dress is cute. Brittany, you are not focused. That is not what you came here to do. Nope, let's add in. Do I need more chocolate chips though? I will be back at Walmart this week. You don't need them. You do not need them. Check out. All right. Done deal. All right. Let's wash up and get it going. I was about to say I didn't get a drying towel last night. Well, I also need to marinate my chicken. We're having jerk chicken tonight. I said that we were going to do mac and cheese. I kind of want cauliflower mash though. That might be the move. Yeah, let's go jerk chicken and some cauliflower mash. All right. I printed the recipe on this one because why? I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them sliding my little advertisements, messing up my thing. All right. Boom. What are we starting with? Melted butter, brown sugar, and granulated sugar. Melted butter, brown. Oh, that makes me want to watch the movie. I need to check and see if we got more sugar. That was my go-to movie. Between that and Love and Basketball, couldn't do no wrong. I was right, half a cup. I need a magnetic sticky over here. I have those little refrigerator. I don't even know if they're refrigerator magnets technically, but they're the strips with the strips. They're the magnetic clamp, but can hold paper, and I'll attach to the microwave and keep, oh, y'all can see it, and keep on rolling. All right, mix it in the bowl for Is this going back to the other recipe? No, because that other one used, I might need to go check that. I'm not sure. All right, so let me know in the comment section what you got planned for Valentine's Day, whether for yourself, for your boo, or for your friends. I was looking at, this feels loud. It's not peaking nearly as much as I thought it would. I was looking at Miss Kev on Stage's floral arrangement for her Galentine's. I'm like, that's cute. Somebody else was doing one. I'm like, I like the idea of a small, intimate gathering. But like I say, when you got food restrictions, I ain't trying to torture everybody else. It would be dope if I found a good gluten-free chef around here and just do little small, intimate little shindigs. I had the vision of like it's not a huge spot. I just wanted a separate spot in my next place that you can just do like small intimate gatherings and just flip to the room into whatever you need. Now I ain't trying to do no 25, 30 people, but like those good little small moments. I'm like, all right, we need, y'all, is my thing inside out? Oh, it is. Baby, you got to do better. I think I have pockets. Girl, this apron inside out. Or in the words of grandma, it's wrong soditis. Wrong soditis. All right, I need a tablespoon of extract. How you really put this thing on inside out? Boom. Who read their tablespoon measurements was me. That I did. See, you see me finding my 1 egg. See, this is why I feel like this is that recipe. Because it's the 1 egg and the 1 egg yolk. Maybe, but you know what I didn't do? I did not freeze it. So even if it is, I'm the one not following directions. You're like, girl. I need the yolk. And not, I need the yolk and not the whites. Be like, girl, what if I have done that before. I think it's the German chocolate cake that you need. Is that German chocolate? It might not be. It's one of them that you need to separate the white from the yolk, and then you're making the meringue. Y'all, is that German chocolate? Because it's not red velvet. Because you have to fold it in. Maybe I'm tripping. There is a cake that I bake that you have to whip up the whites. And I'm always like, girl, you need to make sure you separate it. I think it is German chocolate. Mix it until light and creamy. Honey, honey. Yeah, and I tell y'all, I keep going back to Pretty Ricky and Pretty Willie. I was like, we was for real singing these songs. I used to be singing hard, but Aisha did make a good point. She was like, we were literally just singing songs, not necessarily doing it, but I did have the conversation Saturday. Who was I talking to? Oh, we were discussing Bruno, because I was like, I hadn't heard it. And then somebody told me to go listen. I was like, I shouldn't have listened. Like, golly, I wasn't ready. I was like, but back in the gap, it was all of these innuendos, but it wasn't just like, whoa, here we are. Surprise. That right there looked creamy. Okay, add flour. Why my stomach want to be rude and disrespectful? We ain't did nothing. We ain't ate nothing. What are you hurting for? I need a 3rd measuring cup. Why am I second guessing all of my movements this morning? Okay. And then cup it up. Cup it up. You know what I did not do? I did not have this recipe. That's what I didn't do. Okay, well, we're here now. You really finna go make me get some, yep, you finna make me go get some more flour. See, I haven't been using flour, so I went from a tall canister to a short one, but I have been baking. All right, well, let's go get some flour. You should wash your hands. You've been glutened. I ain't trying to cross-contaminate the whole house in the process. Is there anything else I need? I don't think so. All right, all right, all right. Oh, I wonder what's the weather. It feels good out here. Feels real good. Oh, I got sugar. Might as well grab it while we're here. Okay. But I should probably add both to the shopping list. All right. Nope, I already know it. It'll be a clump that just wants to come and fall out on me. Oh, now you want to pour smooth just because I said you was going to come out. Okay, let's live on the edge. Don't play me. I'm trying to. You can do. Oh, what I said. We do. All right. Okay, excuse me. Done deal. Okay. I need 1 teaspoon of soda, 1 tablespoon of starch, 1 teaspoon of soda. Girl. One teaspoon of soda. 1 tablespoon of starch. Oh, I'm gonna get fancy with these because I want to sprinkle the salt on top. And second of all, I'm over here like their chocolate chip cookies have chocolate chips on top perfectly. Girl, I watched the video and she was putting them on top. I said, oh, all my life I just thought they ended up that way. And it's like, nope. It did not. All right, a tablespoon. Okay. I need to add that to the shopping list. All right, am I mixing anything else? Oh, nope, salt. A half. Are you a half? I put out a whole different measuring, but I could use the ones that I washed last night. Boom. All right. Done deal. Is it supposed to rain today? Because it feels like the sun just left me. Okay, after that, we are adding our chocolate chips and we are putting it in the freezer. I should have stopped and switched to a spatula before now. What's for dinner tonight, y'all? See, this is giving me, I see what you're doing here. It's giving me the confidence to do a live and ask the questions that we could then talk about. But as of right now, let me know in the comments section what you're making or picking up for dinner. See what I can add to my menu from what y'all put. I haven't done it in a while. I'm doing an unwrapped egg roll tomorrow. And then I'll let mama do it straight, and I'll add some egg in there and probably some rice, just so it can be a little more filling. Because that's one thing about it. Let me know I'm eating some vegetables for dinner. I'm like, okay, what's my next snack? And it's like, girl, you are full. Be like, and I am, but I know it was vegetables and I want something else. So I'm thinking I'll add some rice in with it. Because that right there sounds yummy. And throw in some mushrooms. I really wish I loved onions, like, for real. Like, I'll put them in something that I can't necessarily taste, but I'm cooking you all the way down. When I say all the way down, and I don't mind the flavor, but like eating a straight onion, Like, I used to want to love me a good blooming onion, because Outback was our spot. But I would eat that little batter and leave a little shred on the table. Not on the table, but on the plate. That sounded real bad. Promise you I'm not that rude. All right. All of that is folded in. One thing that I did read is that when putting them in the refrigerator or the freezer, it's allowing your flavors to mesh. I don't remember the correct word that they told me, but that does something. Which I'm like, if that makes sense, that makes sense for why your store-bought cookie dough. Well, I mean, it's perishable, Brittany, but they got some good store-bought. I did get the question of why not just doing some store-bought. I was like, if I do store-bought, then I might as well just go to the cookie company, because we had talked about that. Y'all are telling me crumble ain't all of it. It's too easy to grab. The crumble ain't worth it. And I'ma believe y'all, because it was not in town before I could have it. Y'all, who just told me about? Somebody just told me that Torchy's has gluten-free options. Man, my cousin in Houston put me on the Torchy's when she had her baby, or her husband did. Man, is it a trailer park taco? And their guac with their queso. Oh my gosh. Now, here's the thing that I have to pay attention to is that they can say that their chips are gluten-free. But if you are cooking something else in that same oil, I can't do it. And sometimes they'll be like, oh, well, we made a batch off the first clean grease of the morning that's gluten-free. You can say all these things, but if you have the sensitivity as bad as I do, you don't trust that. I'm like, Because, baby, somebody could have got lazy. And I think that's the other part of all of this. Is that food safety and food knowledge is important. Girl, why you said it like that? It's important whenever you're doing these things. Because I know somebody was like, so you have EpiPen. I was like, EpiPen is not the same thing. And that's why there are things that people are like, oh, well, I don't see that it hurts. It's like, y'all could not see my colon. You want to dig in? Because, oh, me and Carrie were just talking about colonoscopies at a young age. I was like, yeah. Been having to have colonoscopies. Y'all, I feel like I should not have done. I didn't have any more chunks, so I did minis along with regular size, and this just feels hella chocolatey. Like, that's what y'all hear fall. That's what you hear falling. Sweet baby Jesus. If you don't like, this ain't boneless for sure. All right. Look at that chocolatey overload. All right. The bad boy's just falling every time I... All right. Let's wash and make sure I didn't forget nothing. I don't know why I feel like I'm forgetting something. Why did this raining men just pop in my head? It ain't even raining outside. I want to order me a new pair of these glasses. These are my favorite ones. My little face then spread these bad boys out so they slide down my nose. And I love my contacts, but because I do dailies, if I'm just home, I feel like I'm wasting money. Okay, everything is in there. Now what would you like me to do? Sound like somebody at my door. Oh, you want me to go ahead and scoop them? I know you lying. Scoop them into about a 1/4 cup cookie? A 1/4 cup cookie? Roll them in your hands until smooth. Place them on a parchment paper sheet and freeze. I know you lying. Girl. A 1/4 cup? A 1/4 cup, y'all. That... A 1/4 cup? Okay. 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 I don't want to roll them. Girl, follow the rules. All right. Why? Why you want to fight me today? Did everybody have to come out at one time? No. Just wanted to be rude. Then one of the videos I watched, she was like, make them taller so that when she almost gave like a cylinder shape. Little girl, why are you fighting? So that the middle of it is a little thicker. Thick, like, is a little bit thicker. And it gave you a good consistency, but she also said that your outside would be crunchy. I don't think crunchy is my desired one. Alrighty. Roll out, y'all. That is huge. Oh my goodness. That is so huge. I don't think you necessarily need me to roll if I'm scooping right. It's a good consistency. See, that feels like it would have melted just right. I don't want to roll. I want to scoop and make tight. Get it right, get it tight. Stephen Chandler, I'm jumping. Stephen Chandler is back home from his press tour for his book. Shoot, I did not get that book. I ended up getting Jason Wilson's book, but I would still get Stephen's book. And his sermon was good. And I typically do not share a sermon before I finish it, but it's some that you're like, just go ahead and watch. So like if my text, I'll be like, hey, I'm only this many minutes in, but so far it's good. That so far matters. Who got some bass bumping outside? Somebody's bumping. And then I got a couple sermons from Deja that I need to catch up on. I hadn't been on Jerry Flowers lately, but he been on my timeline heavy. It's like once I get my rotation, like my normal rotation, I can sometimes kick people off really quickly. And it don't be nothing wrong with them. Because PMJ wasn't there yesterday either. So his brother preached. But he also taught me to stop not tuning in if he's not there. And I actually enjoy Darius McClure. Because baby, PD, it's the 3rd. Is that today? I think it's the 3rd and the 4th. Ah, man. He had a webinar tonight. I think it is tonight. I hope it's recorded live so I can go back and play it. About your uncommon calling. That is tonight, the 3rd and the 4th. Tomorrow's my Aunt Mary's heavenly birthday. She the one that was always gonna call and sing happy birthday to me. My dad's sister. Because we are February babies. And then my auntie Waver's birthday is this month as well. But yeah, I was saying I typically watch Darius and PMJ and Stephen faithfully every Sunday, Monday. Erica used to send me, I think it's John Wesley. She would send me his and I would throw them in rotation. Every now and then I'll jump in on Keon Henderson. Okay, not too bad. He gonna have to go with somebody else. Cause he ain't enough to make a I just want to switch these two back up because the other ones have that little rough cookie texture. And I like it. I really, really like it. See, that scoop that I scooped. Brittany, hush. All I hear is scoop. There it is. That stayed in my mind. Oh, but I was able to break it up. Okay. Boom, shaka laka, shaka laka, shaka laka. All right. Done deal. Ta-da. We're about to go to the freezer and see what we got. You ever wonder how stuff pop up on your timeline? Like, I don't understand the algorithm when it comes to certain things. Like, I saw a video from Stephanie Ko, I believe, and she was talking about pretty privilege, and I'm just like, okay, this is a thing. And so I shouldn't have watched it, because now that I watched it, that's the thing that's like keep popping up on my YouTube timeline. I'm just like, is this really a conversation that has been had? Like I always say, baby, y'all ran that red light dirty. You could have got hit and it would have been all your fault. Like I always say, for me, I'm not the pageant girl. That doesn't change the fact that I believe that I'm pretty. But you got to know what you're walking into versus not. I'm not a pageant girl. Like in my mindset, that's how we can declare beauty in it. But I'm like, everybody has beauty in them. How you perceive it and how other people see it is the other side of this conversation for me. Like I stand on that. I won the penny queen. Why? Because I raised the most pennies, not because it was a beauty pageant thing. So you gotta know your spaces and your places. Like, baby, don't do that. Don't get your feelings hurt. Do not get your feelings hurt. You know, just like everybody has their thing that they prefer in somebody. Like, you may have your list of the guy that you have in mind, but it's like, are you able to look beyond your standard? Because I got a type. Give me a little salt and pepper. I don't mind a little salt and pepper for me to run my fingers through. But I'm like, if you still got all your black, hell, okay, cool. That's just a thing. But I'm just like, I didn't watch one too many videos at this point about pretty privilege. And the other side of this for me is some of the girls that I was watching have already done the gastric sleeve. And she was like, people didn't speak to me when I was bigger. But now that I've lost weight, people speak to me. Yo, I didn't know this was a thing. I know for me, the men at church typically don't speak if I'm in an environment, but I thought that was just me. Like, and I always chalked it up to being like, oh, I'm the single one, because I know that I have to operate different. I got to operate in a different way around married men. Like, we not finna be standing this close. Like, I need you to know that I'm respecting you because I am that person. Now, everybody ain't like that. But for me, I don't even want to give off the illusion of something different. I just asked my brother this like 3 weeks ago because I was having a conversation, and what I wanted to do in that moment was to give him a hug. But I knew what that would look like to everybody else that was staying around us. And so I was like, bro, you cannot give a hug in this moment. What I need you to do is to put that nice little hand on that shoulder, and I need you to pray and then let that be. And that's exactly what I did. So then I asked my brother, I was like, did that look any type of way? He was like, I really wasn't paying that much attention, but I was like all of those little things matter. Cause I'm like, bro, first of all, I'm not trying to roll up on your man. I'm going to respect all of that. Second of all, people be taking narratives of just a moment that they saw. Girl, no, Brittany. Not trying to be Welcome to Mo's, home of the home record. This ain't it. Period. Maybe let me tell you about Target. Target is unmatched when it comes to their curbside pickup, bruh. It is rare that you will wait long. Like, you know that you're gonna wait long if all of their, how many spaces do they have now? All of their 12 spaces are there, but man, make sure you check in and you good to go. I don't know if I ever put it in the vlog, but their return, you can do your return from the drive up. If you didn't know, now you know. Glory. You can definitely do that. And all they do is come to the cart, they scan what they need to scan, and they're like, okay, that's it, bruh. The most convenient thing I had ever done. Because that's what I need of Walmart. Like, dear Walmart, hear me. I'm doing delivery to my house, but you smushed my bread and you want me to bring it back to the store. First of all, I feel like you should just go ahead and credit me. Second of all, I can send you picture proof. Third of all, for me to have to come and go back into the store just to return something that you smushed, that ain't fair. I wish I could just pull up to all of the 43 spots that y'all have so that I can return this and keep on going. If I gotta return, then make it convenient for me, please. Thanks, Walmart. Love you, bye. Here I am again at Sam's doing my pickup. Baby, one thing I like to do is put a good narrative to the store when I see people in good conversation. So here goes set up. The tire installation people, he's on his knee looking at this front tire, passenger side front tire. I don't know how much detail matters to you. It's a black car that he's talking to, but then there's a red SUV on the side. And the lady is like really, really animated with her hands like me. And she like keeps do. But you know, there's some motions don't feel as harsh as like boop, boop, boop. So she's more boop, boop, boop than da, 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 da. And so I'm like, she's in an argument. Like he didn't touch his iPad. He didn't look down. He didn't touch the wheel. All of that. And she's like, I need you to fix this. I got my tire from here is what I'm telling you. I got my tire from here. I should not be feeling the bumpity bump that I feel. Oh, he just got up. Oh, he been doing this he had to be doing this for like 20 years because he got up like his knees crackled. Oh, she's driving off. Okay, oh, they both driving off. Y'all not going to fix it today? Baby, that front tire don't look like it's new though. All right, they're going home. I love me a good scenario in my head. Don't let Louise be with me. Be like, what you think? What you think? What you think? What you think? Y'all, I made it home. Let me tell you, do not judge me because what I'm about to show you. Remember, in order for me to do a free delivery from Sam's, I need to do a $50 order. Well, my mushrooms and my sugar-free syrup and something else could not be shipped. So I had to add everything that could be shipped to the order to make $50. And then all of my frozen and fresh things were picked up by mom on the other day. Y'all, I forgot that I ordered tissue. And so it comes in this huge box because it's big, but in order to meet 50 to get free shipping, that's what I gotta do. Because who about to pay $8 on, who's gonna pay $8 on the $8 syrup? Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So we're gonna do this. And yeah, so don't judge me. Do not judge me. I got a headache right here. I'm really hoping it's a food headache and not a sinus headache because ain't nobody got time for that. Like, what? No. So I just put the cookies in. I'm a little bit nervous because I was expecting them to be harder in texture than they were, and they weren't. So I'm just like, ugh. Then I have no regular cauliflower, so I'm about to go ahead and do cauliflower fried rice with some mushroom and vegetables to go with the jerk chicken. So we're pivoting, but it is what it is. Okay, so here's where I am. I feel like they need to cook longer. Look at him. I really feel like they do. This is the 15-minute mark. But I'm also like, is this where I'm losing the battle? I don't know, y'all. That just looks hella doughy. I mean, I also see a face in there, but y'all, I'm irritated because I don't know at what point the oven got turned off. I really don't. Because they're cooking. It's currently hot. I don't know. I don't know. This makes no sense. This makes no sense. That changes everything. Okay, we looking more better now. I'm happy. We finna get fancy. I told y'all I was finna do the salt on top. I do wish I had the flaky pretty one, but it is what it is. Oh, this might be the new winner. Of course, it takes a little more time, but And this is even after the hiccup of the oven going out. Like, need to flip y'all so Baba don't bust out on camera. So I'm ready. I feel like I want to text my brother and be like, can you stop by? These may be the ultimate winner. That's what I do know. I really wish Bob would taste one, but yeah, let me go ahead and text my brother. Be like, you got time to swing by? I know we got our meeting. Yeah, let me text. I want to give a shout out to my client. I did not take these pictures, but I wanted to support her. She has a book, college. She's in college right now, but her book is called Navigating the Maze, the high schoolers' roadmap to college readiness. She has a QR code there in case you want to order. But I'm so proud of her to drop this because, baby, she was top of her class. And I'm just also very proud of her and wanted to support her in that way. But if you have a high schooler that needs some road mapping, check out Tyhlar. Today was a real chill day. I'm about to go back and watch Darius Daniels. I signed up for his Uncommon Calling conference. That was too many C's about to take me out. I'm about to go back and watch that. I'm excited to hear what he has to say, because it is different whenever you know that you don't necessarily have one of the top ranking callings. Like I'm not a pastor, I'm not a minister, I'm not any of these major roles. I'm little old Brittany who's willing to do production on the back end, make sure that things run. Like I always tell them I could be a good usher too. Like, oh, ready to catch you when you fall. Like, oh, I got your back. No, I could be a darn good usher. But I'm just a background girl. And because I love graphics so much, I want your experience to be graphically pleasing. That is so not a word, but it sounded pretty though. But I want you to have that experience because of that. And I'm just like, okay, so how do you navigate that? Because if you don't know, it'll feel like, oh, I need to do this, this, and this so that I can then be on the platform. And that's why I say, y'all could see me running behind the scenes and never see me at church. And it's like, cool. But I know that I'm in the place in the space where I'm supposed to be. And even with like, were you supposed to be here? Like those are all the conversations. So I'm excited to see what Dr. Darius Daniels has to say about that. And I'm gonna go chill. Mom was like, you didn't soak. I was like, I didn't. But it was after researching, and it was like minor cuts can be soaked, but I don't know where we're finna rank this because you see the white meat. And it's just like, like, I don't think I need stitches, but yeah, I don't know what it's gonna do. So I'm like, we're not gonna do that because I told y'all it took me right back to my dad soaking his foot and then amputating toes. Like that's I want my arm, I want my hand, I want all of the things, and I am sensitive about it. So I'm not gonna do it. But I did ice it and elevate it. So we'll go do that and get back in the bed and prop that bad boy up. That's what I'm gonna do. So if you've made it this far in the video, drop me a candy emoji in the comment section, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.